Who gets up at this time? And welcome to the strange world of the Scruffy trader, where I try and make trading easy, maybe show you a trick or two along the way. So if that sounds good, do hit that little subscribe button. Genuinely helps, and we'll crack on. What are we doing? Well, I'm still at Morningstar. I'm going to run it till I double the account. It's doing okay. And if you're not sure what Morningstar is, it's just building a small account into a nest egg, and then you can use that nest egg for whatever. In this case, it's going to be a little trip for my good wife. We like to go away and enjoy ourselves, and why not? And the other side of it is, because it's being done between 6 a.m. and 8 a.m. in the morning, you can do it around your day job. So again, it's got plenty of benefits. So let's have a look, see where we are. Well, at the moment, we're doing okay. Haven't had that many positions on. So looking at 100% looks great, but it's still early days for it. But we have increased by 7.9% from our initial balance of 350. And I'm just going to grind away at it each day. So this morning, just move my coffee out the way, because you need a coffee this time in the morning, guys. Oh, it's coming on 6:15, and who does this? Who gets up at this time? The older I get, the more I just want to stop in bed. Anyway, let's have a look. So we're at 377.96. Just put an arbitrary sort of risk investment in there. And we're able to edge up to 59p this morning. Okay, so let's have a look at the chart and see what the contenders are for today. So we'll just save that. Now, the euro is moving down, but it's pushing on this level. So before I do anything, I'd want to see it get through it. And the other one that I'm looking at is this. Now, this is kind of the better of the two that I like this morning. It's got plenty pockets of air. You can see it's had a slam up, it's pushed, and it's starting to roll over just a little bit. Now, if I'm only looking for 10 pips, which is all I want off this, I have got plenty of room, as you can see. Okay, so it looks like this is the contender that I'm going to work with. Now, it's actually coming into play now, or not too far away. Where are we at? Yeah, it's not too far away. So looking at this, if I'm to enter the market in the next 10 minutes, cable is the contender. So that's what I'm going to stick with. Okay, so I'll leave the camera running, and then I'll come and give you a few pearls of wisdom at the end. Okay guys, I need the camera to do a little bit work for the squad, and I'll come back to this later on this afternoon. I do have a meeting with the accountant, so it may be tea time by the time I get back to it, and hopefully the trade is done. Now at this moment in time it looks like I've got in too early, but that's why you have 2 structure points for stops, etc., and managing trade. The problem I have with this, which is worrying to a degree, is I've got nowhere to go with it because I can only have 1 position at a time, and well, you've just got to sit in the heat, and that's it. Whereas if I was able to open multiple positions, I would be in probably good ground at this moment in time. Salary. Anyway, I'll see you when I come back.
Well, we're waiting.
Okay guys, I'm back from my meeting. Looks like Taxman's going to be happy and Scruffy's not going to be so happy. And Scruffy's not happy because one of us isn't doing their job. Yes?
Get you on in a minute.
Get me on in a minute, fair enough. Just as well, because I've had a terrible day. And I have. As you can see, there's no orders on the screen. And I sat in this for ages this morning, because it was tinkering up and dropping down, tinkering up and dropping down. And I knew there was going to be a news event. Bump. So I took the decision to kill the trade. There it is there. And we got £1.36 out of it. Amazing. And why was that? Because before I went on the meeting, I saw the drop coming in. And I thought to myself, I'll just pull the target up and I just want to get out. So it was that simple. And the fact that we got out with a small win is a borderline miracle, because I actually thought we were going to be in for a loss today. So this £1.36 that we've made today is not a good trade. In fact, it is a terrible trade and a proper schoolboy error on my account, in the sense I shouldn't have done it in the first place because I got in way too early. But that's trading. We're only human, guys. You can't get it right all the time. Getting up at 5:30 in the morning to do this is it's not doing me any good. It's not doing her any good either, because you try to wake her up. It's like trying to wake the Kraken up. And then she goes off into the kitchen for a bit of a shout. And I'm pretty sure she put salt in the coffee just to wind me up.
You'd be able to taste it.
There's horrible things like that to me, you know. You know. And then she just looks at me and goes, I'm tired. I'm tired. And I'm like thinking, oh God, just go to bed. You don't have to do this. I have to do this. But no, she has to get up. Why? Because she's nosy.
Because someone shouts us up to make the coffee.
I never show you up to make the coffee.
You always say make the coffee.
Aye, when you get up. I have never once digged you in the ribs and said, get up and make the coffee.
You are.
Yeah. I dig you in the ribs for something else.
Come on, girl.
Making the coffee. Right, okay. Today's just been terrible. Absolute shocker of a day. But sometimes you need those days to remind you to get back into focus. And have an early night tonight. Look at it again tomorrow. The positive side is we are grinding forward. The negative side is I should know better. Hey ho. So that's it. You got any pearls of wisdom? No.
Have you?
Aye.
Make the coffee.
It's not good in this house today. Do you know why? And this is a shocker. This is a real bad one. This. We know Winky's trading. She's making more money than me today. How bad is that? That is terrible, because I will never hear the end of it. She can never win a trade again for the next 10 years, but she'll remember today. You girls, you're a pain. Right. See you all later, boys and girls. Remember, trade well, keep your risk managed. Don't be silly like Scruffy today. But above all, do what you love, and the money will follow. See you all in the next one.